76th General Assembly, Abdullah Shahid, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, President Moon Jae-in, and Your Excellencies. It is a great pleasure for us to stand here today. We are BTS Special Envoy of the President of the Republic of Korea. We are here to tell the story of the future generation. Before coming here, we had a chance to ask them what the past 2 years were like and also what kind of world they have been living in. Jin will be sharing their answers. Let's take a look together.
보는 것만으로도 기분 좋은
Can you
에너지가
feel the
느껴지지 않나요?
positive vibe?
지난 2년은
Frankly
사실 저도
speaking, the past 2 years were
막막한
also
기분이 들
challenging
때가
for me,
있었는데
but there
그렇더라도
were also
Let's
many
live
people who
지금을
shouted,
잘
"Let's live
살아가자라고
on."
외치는 분들이 있었습니다.
네, 가장 다양한 것을 도전할 수 있는 시기에
And we
멈춰만 있을
believe
수
that we
없으니까요.
cannot come to a complete
솔직히
halt, as
처음에는
this is the
누구를
period
탓할 수도
for the
없고
many young people
억울하셨을 겁니다.
to take diverse challenges.
나는 어제와
It must
똑같은데
have been very challenging as there is no one to blame,
세상이
and
변해버렸으니까요.
I'm the same as yesterday, but the entire world have changed in an instant. I was also very sorry to hear about the cancellations of graduation and commencement ceremonies. It must have also been not easy to see the valuable moments of life just pass by. And for us, we were upset as we had to cancel our tour concerts, something that we have been preparing for a very long time. And also we've been longing for the moment that we wanted to achieve. And we also needed some time to kind of remember the things that we have lost due to the pandemic. And it was also time for us to cherish the invaluable moments.
방금 이제 슈가 씨께서
As
당연하게
Suga
얘기했던
has
소중한
just
것들에
mentioned,
대해서
many
얘기해
have
주셨는데요.
responded to our
저희의
question
질문에도
with photos
소중했던
of
순간이
valuable
담긴
moments as
사진들로
well.
답변해 주신 분들이 많았습니다. 특히
And in
자연과
particular,
함께한
many have
사진들을
sent
많이
us images
보내주셨는데
of nature.
2년 동안
And I believe
자연을
that
느끼고
during the
가꾸면서
past 2 years, many people
시간을
came
더
to
특별하게
realize
느끼시지
the
않았나
importance
생각이 듭니다.
of nature.
그렇네요. 근데
I believe this
지구에서
is
우리에게
so.
남은 시간이 얼마 안
Would
남은
that
것
be
같은
because we are
불안감이
anxious
들어서인
because
걸까요?
we feel that
방금
not
우리가
much time is
애도했던
left
것들에
ahead
대해
of us?
이야기해봤는데
We mentioned that
지구에
we
대한
needed
애도는
some time to remember the
정말
things that we
생각하고
have
싶지는
lost, but remembering and sending
기후변화가 중요한
condolences to
문제라는
our
건
planet
다들
Earth is the
공감하시지만
last thing I
어떤
want
게
to
최선의
do.
해결 방법이라고
While many
이야기하는
believe
건
that climate
정말
change
쉽지
is a
않더라고요.
very important issue,
단정지어
it's definitely
말하기에
not easy
어려운
to
주제인
point
것
out
같아요.
what the best solution might be. I think this is right, as this is a very challenging. And as we were preparing to join today's event, we learned that there are many students who are interested in environmental issues and have selected this as their majors. There have been also many people looking for new solutions, as the future is unknown and is something that has not been taken.
우리의 미래에 대해 너무 어둡게만 생각하진 않으셨으면
And I hope
좋겠습니다.
that we do not perceive the future to be grim only. There are many people who are pondering upon what our future should be like. And I hope that we do not act as if our ending is determined already in our very own story, that where we are the main characters. Of course, there could be times when the world seems to come to a halt despite the fact that I am ready. And there are also times when we feel lost. This was also something that we have felt. So today's teens and 20s are also dubbed COVID lost generation. And this probably means because they feel lost, especially at a time when they need various opportunities and attempts. But can we really say they are lost just because we cannot see it with our eyes? Let's look at these photos. They are gathering online with their friends, and they are embarking on new studies, areas of study, and also there are many people.
새롭게 공부를 시작하고
And there are
더
also many
건강하게
people who are
살아가기 위해
exerting
노력하시는
efforts
분들이
to live
많습니다.
a healthier life.
이것은 길을 잃었다기보다
And rather
새롭게
than
용기
describing
내고
them
도전적인
as being
모습으로
lost, they
보여집니다.
are exerting courage and taking
네,
on
그런
new
의미에서
challenges.
로스트 제너레이션이
And
아니라
I believe
웰컴
that it is
제너레이션이라는
more
이름이
fitting
더 잘
to
어울린 것
describe
같습니다.
them as welcome
변화에
generation
겁먹기보다
rather than lost generation.
웰컴이라고 말하면서
This means that they
앞으로
are the
걸어나가는
generation that is
세대라는
welcoming
의미이세요.
these new challenges and
맞습니다.
marching forward.
가능성과 희망을
I believe this
믿고
is
있으면
very right.
예상
If
밖의
we have belief
상황에서도
in new
길을 잃는
possibilities
것이
and
아니라
hope, I believe
새로운
that
길을
we can
발견하게 될 것이라고
be able
믿어
to
의심치
seek new paths going forward.
네, 우리가 택하는
And our
방법들 중에
choices may not
완벽하지
always
않은
be
것들도
perfect,
분명하게
of course.
있겠지만 그렇다고
But
해서
this does
할
not
수 있는 게
necessarily mean
아무것도
that
없을
there
거라고
is nothing we can
생각하지
do and we
않습니다.
shall be hopeless.
중요한 건
What's
변화 앞에서
important
어떤 선택을
is that
하느냐
what
아닐까요?
choices can we
저희가
make
유엔에 온다는
in
소식을
front of
듣고
these
정말 많은 분들이
changes.
백신
And
접종을
I believe that
했는지
many people
궁금해하시더라고요.
were curious
이
as
자리를 빌려
we
말씀드리면
were
저희
telling
7명
the
모두
fans that we
백신을
are going to
맞았습니다.
the UN, and they were also
백신
curious whether
접종은
we have been
저희를 기다리는
vaccinated.
팬들을
But
만나기
we
위해서
have been
그리고
fully
이 자리에
vaccinated.
오기 위해 끊어야
And
하는
vaccination
일종의
is
티켓
something
같은 거라고
like a
생각하고
ticket
있습니다.
for all of us
오늘
to
전해드린
enable us to
메시지처럼
meet our fans
우리는 우리가
and to
지금 할 수
join
있는
you
것들을
here.
하고 있는
And we
중이니까요.
believe that we are doing
백신
what we
접종도
can do
그렇고
right now.
새로운 일상을
Just like
이어나가기 위한
vaccination
노력들이
and
계속되고
efforts to
있으니까
continue our new
우리
normal,
곧
I
얼굴을
believe
마주하고
that
만날 날이
we
멀지
can
않은 것
very
같습니다.